Wimpy, how you feeling? Let's keep this winning streak going.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
So the net starting five. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. MP out there with Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward position. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. And he banks in the layup.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer and doing a much better job with his shot quality and loves now to attack inside.
Here's MP. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
They set the pick. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And so, MV will bring it up for Brooklyn. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Wiggins taking the initiative there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the Nets, Zaire Williams. 2.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Down low. Johnson down low, working on Anderson. Claxton, no good.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Back to Robinson. To the inside. Wiggins. And the rejection by Claxton. Anderson outside, 5 to shoot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Mitchell against MP. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Thomas. Drops in the layup for 2.
Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
Mitchell kicks to Anderson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They trail by 3, and this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
There's a good screen, and Anderson kicks to Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Mitchell looking it over. Has to Ware. Wiggins outside. Here's Ware. Back to Wiggins. Anderson with the screen for Wiggins. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
MP dishes to Thomas. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The deep 3 from Mitchell. The shot, no good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nets lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Robinson. He's out there with Alec Burks. Kevin Love out there with Hani Hakeem. And it's Jovic in at the 4. It's the group on the 4 for Miami. Here's Love. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Love's got his first basket of the night.
And the physical defense, not enough to stop Love. He's just too strong down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Utah was all business. Dropped in 36 points, and he did most of that damage in 2 places, at the foul line and behind the arc. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Burks for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Burks can't get it to go. MP inside. Guarded by Robinson. MP, no good. The Heat with the lead. Robinson passes to Burks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. MP passes to Watford. Kicks it out to Wilson. The Nets working the ball around now. Sharp with the screen on Wiggins. Here's Sparks. And he hits it to tie the game up. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, MP's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Pass to Love. Now Burks. The rebound by Sharp. The Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Right through contact, MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Wiggins outside. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
MP, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Wiggins. Now Anderson. Burks in the corner. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Anderson with the block.
Well, he's so smart out there. Anderson always seems to be in the right spot to make a play. And that time gets all ball.
And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Robinson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beyond the arc. Ware, no good. Nets leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Williams. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anderson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And sometimes you forget how long Anderson is. Possessing a 7'2" wingspan, it makes him a problem inside.
Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Mitchell outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
Please get back to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome to our 2K Sports studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Thomas off a pick from Sparks. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Miami needs to get a shot off. Burks can't get it to go. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And Miami shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Anderson. Ware kicks to Wiggins. Now here's Anderson. To the right side. Here's Ware. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
MP going in strong. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
MP went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
Johnson against Anderson. Pass to Burks for the lead. Bangs on the trifecta. Burks has got 6.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Outside Williams. MP sets the screen for Williams. To the middle. Here's Sparks. Claxton with it. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Anderson, a screen on MP. The drive by Mitchell. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow. And
timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. We've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with them.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
The Heat trail by 11. Now Robinson. Here he goes. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Love. Now Robinson. Back to Love. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
The kick out to Williams. Back to MP. And Thomas has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
6 on the shot clock. Anderson can't get it to go. That's leading by 11. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The drive by Mitchell. And he makes good on the way up.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter. Nets passing it around. Burks pulls it in. The Heat trail by 11. Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Mitchell kicks to Anderson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Yeah, great win tonight, MP. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
MP, you're about to go off.
You can still be a part of the Bucs game day experience
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, we all grow old. In the world where you never...
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Damian Lillard.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Johnson is out there with Williams. Then there's Sharp, then it's MP, and it's Thomas in at the 2. MP's shot is good.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Here's Lillard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Pass to MP. Thomas outside. MP, a screen on Prince. From the wing. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by MP.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and
Brooklyn leading by 6. Pat Connaughton is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Sims in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Ooh, poked away. Porter with the steal. Here's Rollins. He can't get that one to fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. Thomas with the ball. In his last outing, 10 points for him. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Heat had a huge game. He picked up 29 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Bucks trail by 10. Now Porter. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And the 3 off target. MP outside. 14 feet away. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Antetokounmpo against Sharp. Tries again. They get it again.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside Johnson. MP right side. Pass to Sharp. Over Antetokounmpo. Sharp, no good. The Bucks have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Rollins passes to Porter. Over MP. Porter's shot is off. Nets leading by 9. On the wing, MP. Covered by Connaughton. It's scooped up. Sharp. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Porter against Johnson. And there's the lob.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
MP inside. Give him 8 points now. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Connaughton. Prince is checked in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Portis for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 points. That one goes. And now an 11-point Nets lead.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Claxton with a rebound.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
MP shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Your attention to center court.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a new topic. Fellas, we've got... And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big... He's checked in for Russell. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. They've got MP. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, And I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's MP. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
MP against Lillard. Over MP. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Lillard's got 10.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Williams finds MP. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Kuzma outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's MP. And there's another one for the Nets.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
MP with a step. Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Lillard against MP. 5 on the clock. And it's Lillard penetrating. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And MP throws it down.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Portis the screen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Porter looks it over. For 3. Claxton with a rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Watford with a screen. MP no good. Bucks trail by 16. Pass to Lillard. He takes it in. And the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Here's Watford. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. much better off making him go to the line.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. A deep 3 from MP. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Pat Connaughton, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. Jackson out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the point. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to Porter. That's good.
Tapping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Williams in the post. Jackson on him. Here's MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops a first. And some changes here for the Bucks. Smith comes in for Connaughton. And Prince is subbed in for Jackson. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Porter gets the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lets it go from the wing. And MP with a basket on the assist by Claxton. MP's got 30 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Smith. Kuzma comes in for Porter Jr. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas has checked in. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Again, the Nets score.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Portis. Over Claxton. Portis gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in. Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo drives in. The kick out to Kuzma. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams against Kuzma. Pass to Portis. And the deficit down inside single digits. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. And And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Lillard, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
Strong finish on the drive by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
With the step back. Lillard outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
The shot's good.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. MP against Lillard. Here's MP. Again, the Nets score.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Claxton with the block. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, stolen by Lillard.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And another miss by Milwaukee. Here's MP. And he converts the layup. And now a 12-point Brooklyn lead. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stoked.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Good job, MP. I see. Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with it.
Those kicks, MP.
Get after it, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
sure to get the next home game, Nets fans. Because the first 10,000 fans will be getting their own Brooklyn Nets time. A reminder that you can still join us for any upcoming Nets home game. Order your tickets online or at the ticket station. The National Basketball Association and the Brooklyn Nets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language and gestures, and during the court or interrupting play. Engaging in any such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to any structure, security, or with a staff member. Thank you, and enjoy the game. Fans, just forget about our online giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Brooklyn Night bobblehead.
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't do that too much.
Oh, come on, man. It'll be fun. I know. You want to hang my jersey up in your trophy room?
You know what? If you win, I'll think about it. You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. You ready?
If you say so. Good luck, bro.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Williams. And it's MP in at the point guard. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Thomas passes to MP. Pass to Williams. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 5. He's looking for MP and finds him. Rebound San Antonio. And just about a minute into the first quarter. From deep, Johnson, no good. In transition, here come the Nets. That one falls.
Just look at how fast Johnson gets down the floor. Fantastic at scoring in transition.
Johnson outside. Fox against MP. And they pick up 2. Fox has got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Milwaukee. High post Johnson. Johnson on him. Here's Vassell. No good with the triple. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Johnson from outside buries the long-range jumper.
When I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot, when he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Inside, here's Sparks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Fox finds Vassell. Johnson with the bounce pass, fires it up, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. He has 7.
Good read from Johnson. Every year he seems to improve as a passer.
Here's MP, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Fox, following the basket by MP. Can't hit from in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. And that time, also a missed shot. The Nets with the lead. To the middle, MP finds Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Trendon Watford comes in for Johnson. Wilson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Russell in for Cameron Thomas. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball outside. And it's Russell with the rebound. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. MP's got 7 points in the game.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
They get it back. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Wilson out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's MP. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
MP, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to MP. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Claxton with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And slam dunk by Watford.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Now here's Paul. He has yet to score. Out to the wing. Claxton against Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 10. Pass to Watford. Back to MP. MP rattling the rim.
Making sure that one, MP at ground zero.
Paul outside. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama against Claxton. Wembanyama passes to Paul. Over Russell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent. You don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Castle.
Not much success from beyond the arc for them here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
And there it is for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox to end the run. Good on the triple. Fox has got 10.
Oh, you let Fox have that shot. Like, you forced De'Aaron to make those.
MP kicks to Johnson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Johnson outside. Back to Fox. Unloads, and the jumper falls for him. 12 points for him.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Sparks passes to Sharp. Johnson with it. The three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Castle, covered by MP. Off on the layup.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Johnson. Poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Fox, no good. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's MP. Finished off the break. 15 points for MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. MP right side. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. MP has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. Back to the action in just a minute.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And moving back to that first half of action, MP certainly wasting no time getting involved in this one.
What you know about MP? He's been aggressive.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Nets leading by 17. Johnson from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And for the Spurs, they're shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. On the wing, Johnson. From downtown, here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
They throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Williams. Back to MP. Releases. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 19 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thomas. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Johnson for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. MP against Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather.
On the court.
To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Paul. No scoring in this one. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Sohan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Here's Sparks. MP converting the top bucket. Eight seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fox from outside drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Johnson is out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's MP. Then it's Sharp. And it's Melton in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And so Paul nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And it's in there.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Paul passes to Joe. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Banked in off the glass.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Johnson, the pass to MP. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Williams in for DeAnthony Melton. Castle's checked in for San Antonio.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP, that's for 2. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Down low. Here's Sohan. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Thomas's shot is off. Spurs trail by 6. Joe with it. Pass to Paul. Back to Joe. Now Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot off that time. Good defense by Claxton. MP looking around. Inside, MP gets him.
Guys really learned this coming up. MP creating space off the dribble.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Get loud, fans. On the court, Dermot Squad. The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's teacher time.
A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Fox in for Paul. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David.
Super 2.
First one falls.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Fox hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Nets leading by 6. On the wing, Johnson. MP outside. And Thomas now, top of the key. MP outside. Outside Thomas. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now Fox. San Antonio again missing. MP with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Claxton the pass to Thomas. To the paint. Back to MP. Nobody near Williams. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Fox. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Williams.
I was going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And that one's good. MP's got 31 points.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Here's Fox. Tries again. And the rejection by MP. And the basket by Vassell.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Claxton is screen on Fox. The try by MP. Second chance effort. And Claxton with the layup. And the Nets lead by 7. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Fox, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Traps in the tray. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's MP. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because...
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just...
Good game, MP. Still want that jersey?
Yeah, man, for sure. You saw how hard I was working out there.
Then let's do it.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, you earned it, bro.
You did your thing, bro. Good luck the rest of the season.
You too, man. Stay healthy.
You too, man.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home.
It's about game time. Bring the pain time. Oh, did the Packer did a great job.
MP. You changed a lot of people's minds by winning the NBA Cup.
Okay.
Mine included. That first half of the season was a real eye-opener for me.
Cliff, I've been trying to tell you, we're farther along than what you think. We about to shock the world, you know what I mean?
Well, you identified a goal and you made it happen, and that's commendable. But you start acting like it's all sunshine and rainbows, we'll get knocked down a peg faster than you can say Cup champs.
We got a lot of work to do, I understand that.
Well, then let's take a look at your second half goals. You got to keep grinding if you want to keep surprising people.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Coach. You know that.
All right. Take a look at this list. Let me know what you want to focus on.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Let's get it, MP. What's up, MP?
In the house. You were the top rookie last month and every month.
Your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word LEFTOVERS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. That's what we...
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year! Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Brooklyn Nets. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You look at the Warriors, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We got Cam Thomas. Sharp out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Williams, and it's MP in at the point. The kick out to Johnson. Shoots over Barnes. Outside Johnson. Here's MP. Pumping in on the layup.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, he's got to attack.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. 4-point game. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
The tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. That sticks with you a little bit.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And Williams drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? I mean, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP against Quickly. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Well, light off his feet, quickly elevating with ease.
Johnson on the wing to the paint. Here's MP. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly with the ball. Johnson with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
A nice shot by MP. Now the Raptors with it, trailing by 4. Here's Quickly, driving in, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
Pass to MP. The kick out to Johnson. Launches it. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Magic had a nice performance. He ended up with 26 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. We should have expected a game like that, given his impressive form of late. We'll see if he keeps going tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up one.
All right, MP, get back in there.
Toronto leading by 3, and a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got Williams. MP is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then they're Sharp, and it's Johnson in at power forward. Now here's MP. He's covered closely. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
MP looking around. Muscling it home. MP.
Battling in the paint. MP not letting himself get pushed around.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's MP. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. MP's got 8.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Shed. Barnes with a screen on MP. Here's Walter. Here's Shed. Still without a bucket. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Thomas. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Walter.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. Here's MP. MP, a tough bucket inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Shed from behind the arc. And again, Toronto, no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's MP. The quick look, no good that time.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Lawson.
When there's an open man, MP is going to find him.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Shed. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on MP.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Abaji's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Ingram finds Boucher. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And here's Ingram from the arc. On target from range. Ingram's got 6 points.
Well, Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
MP inside. Hawkins. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Quickly passes to Boucher. Here's Walter. It's Barrett on the wing. Williams defending. And the shot's good.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Claxton passes to MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Outside Ingram. And it's Toronto with another.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. This quarter belongs to them, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Outside Barrett. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Going inside. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
MP no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Back to Quickly. Right side Ingram. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Ingram into the left. Oh, nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately...
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong...
And that's a wrap on half.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Scotty Barnes is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Quickly outside. Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickly. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is Perry. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a 3 of his own.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Graham.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Williams' shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Quickly against MP. Outside Ingram. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Ingram. Here's Barnes. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Oh, got that one up quick. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
So the Nets making a switch here. Melton's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Number 14. Anthony Melton.
And so here is Toronto. It's a 3-point game. MP against Quickly. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's MP. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Quickly. And here's Ingram. Thomas defends. Stolen by MP. It's Thomas on the wing. Goes up on the baseline. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that one's good. Quickly.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Nets leading by 3. Johnson finds MP. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 22 points.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Castleton's checked in for Boucher. Abaji comes in for Barnes. Lawson, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Walter in for Barrett. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Watford comes in for Johnson. Back to Quickly. Launches a three. And Watford pulls it down. Nets leading by 7. On the wing, MP. 24 points for him. And that one drops. For Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Lawson. To the inside. Here's Castleton. Rejected by Claxton. All alone on the break. MP fast up the floor.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Raptors trail by 11. Quickly from outside. Claxton with a rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Will it go? And again, Toronto, no good. Here's MP. MP getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Sharp, Nicholas Claxton out there with Williams. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's MP in a shooting guard. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Shed missing. Nets leading by 13. The kick out to Williams. Here's MP. MP hammers it down.
And a flash of the handle right there. MP getting creative.
Here's Toronto now. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Battle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside.
Ends up going with a new group. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. MP comes in for Russell.
One shot.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
MP against Quickly. Here's MP. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Quickly with a miss. Nets leading by 5. MP with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. And MP with a basket on the assist from Williams. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full. Hustling and still working hard out there.
MP against Quickly. MP, the pass to Williams. Johnson a screen on Quickly. The drive by MP. Oh, my goodness! MP off the bounce.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
Takes a step back. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
And Quickly basically is made for these moments. He takes huge pride in knocking down the big ones.
Here's MP. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Boucher on the screen. And here's Ingram outside. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's MP, and that's an intentional foul.
Brandon Ingram. That's his third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Shot is up. From the top of the key, he buries it. MP's got 44. Tipped. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. So
So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.